You can use your gun now, Kevin, if that's what you mean.
Oh yeah.
We finally have firepower.
Okay, gentlemen, I will divert your attention to the top right part of the... Why am I putting on a voice? Top right part of the map. You will be doing this one. Why can't I put markers down? What in nature?
Afshalavin or
Here do you want the markers?
Oh no, market placement has
There we
been
go.
scuffed.
Oh, this thing here.
Oh my lord! All right, let's go in game anyways, and I'll do it in.
Just tell us where you want the marker smash.
No, don't touch. Stop that. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go in. Let's go.
User joined your channel. User joined your channel. User joined your channel. User joined your channel. User joined your channel.
It seems
As much as I
joined my channel.
appreciate rapey sounds, Admiral, please don't sound like you're getting raped.
Sound like a sheep.
User
Alright,
joined your
briefing time.
channel.
Channel
switch. Yeah.
Okay, start.
Wait, is everybody here? That's.
Why are you naked? What?
Is the squad leader leaving the brief?
He's gonna get a bullet on the radio. Why are they naked?
Briefing, then equipment.
That's
All
not
right.
how it works, my dude.
Can I place the markers now? Oh, it's no longer
Yeah.
scuffed.
Okay, I see that. I see
Right.
it.
I'll call you first platoon. Gentlemen, that will be your starting location. You will have two objectives. Let me place them down. Don't draw lines everywhere, for God's sake. You will have objective alpha and objective bravo. So, it's pretty simple. You will utilize the tactics you gathered here to clear out both of the objectives from enemy presence, arrest anybody that you can, including civilians, and simply round them up.
Adams, I'm gonna arrest you, boy.
Don't kill them, obviously. Don't kill the civilians. This is preparation for the campaign. If you kill the civilians in the campaign, very bad things will come next time. Please don't.
Microphone muted.
Okay, I'm gonna try doing that. Okay. So, we know of an enemy presence in both of these locations, and they are primarily infantry with light vehicles for transport. So you shouldn't have anything heavy to come up against. There will be RPGs,
Microphone
machine
activated.
guns, and everything that an infantryman can carry. So for the crew, obviously you can use the damn gun and watch out for RPGs. I suggest engaging at a safer distance.
Microphone muted.
RPGs without any sights only have a good range of 300 meters properly. The AI won't utilize them past that range, and generally hitting any target at 500 meters with an RPG is difficult for the AI. So then don't worry too much about that. So simply take the route which you wish. You can take the main road if you want, or you can take the side road. You're going to get one
Microphone
BMP
activated.
and one UAZ for Zen's team, since not all of you can fit in the BMP. The UAZ you will simply ditch when deciding to actually go into combat mode and start approaching your objectives with caution. Again, watch out for enemies flanking, watch out for enemy sentries, watch out just about for enemy anything. Use the tactics you just used here, including moving behind cover in a BMP and spreading out in a line with enough spacing to actually survive this and win. If you die, I'm afraid there won't be a respawn or teleportation until one objective is captured. That is why I suggest first you capture objective Alpha and set up a forward point, and then you can stage your attack on objective Bravo, which is going to be a more of a CQB mess that you will have to simply maintain organization. That's where your tactics are no longer useful with Mechanized. So once you capture objective Alpha, that will be your respawn point. Until then, there is no respawn. All right. Any questions on this?
Where will the BMP be?
Is that how close you wish to get, Nelly?
No, that's how close we're going to get if we don't get hit. If we get hit, we're gonna stop somewhere around here, probably.
That's a very interesting idea.
You're getting very, very close. That is within RPG range that you want to leave the BMP stationary. Think
Can we
about it.
split off the BMP? Like go in the forest, maybe?
Well,
Fine, then.
sure,
It
you can
stops
split
what
off the
Kevin's little
BMP,
mark.
but
There's no
how is it going
forest
to
here.
provide you with mobile cover in the
Not a
field
forest.
if it's not there?
Let me do
Nation
my damn
forest.
plan.
That's not a forest, that's a few trees, Adam.
It's like some few bushes and shit.
Tiny forest, okay.
Well, if you concentrate on that location, which is less than 50 meters, the enemy will rain hell on that singular spot.
Yes.
That is a problem. You kind of need to split up.
I shall wait for the commander orders.
All right. I suggest while Nelly is doing that, you guys re-equip yourselves with equipment. Team leaders, you should obviously stay here and talk to Nelly about the details.
Which car we
There-
take? I wanna put some mags in there.
Take the first one.
First BMP. Okay.
We want BMP
First car.
0810.
First car and BMP is up to the crew.
That one.
0810, they just said.
Okay.
Is it though?
Yeah, you guys gather around that car. I'll be back
20,
when
40,
I talk to
40.
Nelly.
We had to rename since we blew it up too hard.
I didn't blow it up. I merely, maybe.
Now
Oh,
I can
yes,
bowl
radio.
match. Yes.
He's pretty.
Nelly, me boy.
With us in the back.
That's true. I can fit in the
Microphone
back.
muted. Microphone activated. Microphone muted.
Or
Microphone
actually,
activated.
I'll be in the car since I kind of need to see what's going on. And I can't really see. Actually, I can turn up.
You can go into suits, my dude.
Whoa, that's some brain power there. Yeah. Okay. I'll be in the back then. Yeah. Shut up. Shut up. Not even math.
Microphone muted. Microphone activated.
Don't get in the vehicles yet. Obviously, I'll be teleporting you there. We're not going to drive 20 kilometers.
Why you tell me we're not gonna drive for fucking an hour?
No, especially with the chance of the server crashing basically always existing. And kind of.
Oh, I have grenades. Nice. I have 2 grenades. One behind.
I got back to D5.
Yeah, what's lovely about this is like it's pretty much doesn't matter what caliber hits the top of this thing. Of course, within reason. It will be different.
Do I need smoke grenades?
And the size of the armor plate, it shouldn't matter. I believe.
Unless a tank literally hits the front of you, you will be fine.
Hey Kevin, where is he?
That's why I couldn't drop.
What was
Fine.
how big did I run?
Right. So what I'm planning on doing
Sorry.
Mm.
is committing to basically we do this.
Okay, now I can hear you.
You
How
look
big
fucking
does-
scarred, dude.
How big does a round need to be to overmatch the top plate, do you believe?
Top plate?
What kind of videos have you been watching?
What angle?
Look at your face.
That thing would like the grill shit.
Here?
Whoa! Jesus. Don't shoot, please.
We'll search the second group of houses.
What the fucking grill? What the hell do you think?
A 50 will overcome that easily. A 30 could probably have a 60% chance.
If a 50 overpens with a 30 mil what? Do you mean what?
A 30 cal.
Fucking Hirohito.
You start speaking of in millimeter, then 30 will go straight through this shit.
It's gonna be terrible.
On Wolf probably says 70%
I think that's the
chance
best point
to
for
use
the
the
BMP
safety.
to suppress the entire line of houses. It's an awful
Yes,
position.
but it's also a very lot of points where the enemy can hop out of, around a corner with an RPG and shoot the BMP without the
Yeah,
BMP
but
being
that's
50 cal won't.
everywhere.
This thing can stand
This
a
is a
50.
terrible place
Not
to
fun.
assault.
Here.
Not in War Thunder.
Yeah, but I equally I don't
Oh,
want
War
to use main
Thunder
road.
sucks ass.
Okay, that's
Yeah, well,
Oh,
doesn't
50
need to be
content,
on the
content
road.
it is.
You can look
The
at
side,
the
yes.
main street
The front
the side.
without having that
No,
much
not the
cover,
front.
Okay.
without the enemy
In
having
Ukraine, this
that
thing's
much.
taking
I'll put it
50
there.
cals on
Um,
straight ahead and it didn't break.
Unless,
Well,
the
because
only
it's
way I
gonna
can
break.
believe
get any support on
if
the
it's
outside of the
if
canal.
Well,
it's
it's not gonna
sharply
penetrate.
climbed and it
It's
gives
gonna damage the
flat.
hull.
Microphone muted.
Then yeah, I get maybe.
Damage
Microphone
the hull. That
activated.
is such a game bullshit.
No, that's a real thing, by the way.
Yeah,
Well,
I'll get one.
it's
If
going
the structure of the
to.
hull becomes too weak,
Can one
It
of
will
the
start falling
tech
apart.
crew come
Hello.
here and discuss
you'll need a
the
lot of
plan?
50 to
Yeah.
do that.
What
But
Go.
nothing
Go. I don't want to
here.
listen
What's
to
the
you,
rest
Kevin.
of you
Alright,
doing?
go.
Go away. This is.
Hey, they're questing you over there by the leaders. They need you for the plan.
Is the blue team gonna
One of
be
you, or both of you.
Kevin.
Whichever one.
No,
just take
God,
over?
no.
Channel switched. Disconnected. Connected. Channel switched. Error.
Oops. Which channel?
Oh.
to?
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What?
Oh, look.
You're an idiot for bringing that many.
Oh, man. Oh, smokes.
Literally.
Smoke is nice. Smokes will come in handy. I'll... There was no smoke I couldn't find.
I brought 12 hand grenades for the cow.
Yeah, just don't
Is
steal
there a
everything.
smoke? There is
You
smoke.
should probably bring more rifle ammo. There's only 20 magazines.
Drop the heat rockets in there, I'll bring more rifles.
I carry enough.
Okay, cool. Now that that's resolved, basically what will happen then is that blue team
Yeah, these ones.
See, the only thing I don't like with this walker is the fact that we kind of have to use, 8, 9 men behind it. And it's meant to be used with 6 men behind it.
Charlie taking the lead and Alpha providing support from behind.
Yeah, but with the tactic, with the Hungarian and other nations' tactics that you have used, they use it for 6 men. So 8 men is still just 1 row extra, but I'm afraid that with elevation and distance, it becomes a bit more dangerous.
You shouldn't do too much if they manage to
Well,
keep
don't
up.
only make trenches, you know, if it's
They-
safe.
they
Don't sit
kept
there and be
up
like,
pretty
oh, we
well.
could survive.
Speed this time. Say it.
The trenches work.
If you're about to fucking trench in the middle of the field, I'm gonna give the enemy mortars and artillery and grads and airstrikes and a tactical nuclear fucking bomb. You understand?
I'm back. Sorry.
For Overwatch, you don't need a trench.
You're not allowed trenches out there.
They want to
Okay.
dig a trench.
I guess we
Form to
can do that.
disobedient.
They want to dig a fucking trench.
Fucking members already.
If you're a maneuver unit and you're digging trenches, you're doing something very wrong.
Some World War I tactics.
I know. And I don't give a shit because it's very stupid.
Ah, flesh. Flesh.
Yes.
Someone left their gas mask.
Alright, there will be gas. Not anymore.
Hello.
I heard something. There will be gas.
I think we're ready to
Yo,
go, Flash.
Bravo, you good on ammo and equipment?
Alright, get ready for TP. Don't get in the vehicle unless you want to be left behind.
Okay, and I get.
If your stamina is
Okay,
slower.
Bravo team, you're good.
Let me just make sure I am okay, I'm invulnerable and a civilian.
Wait, hero, are you carrying rockets?
Rats? No, no rat.
Rocket.
I have 2. Why?
I think I think you can bring ammo instead of rockets.
Here,
Because I
Heat,
have
are you
two.
having mold rats
Do you
there?
have a launcher?
What?
What the fuck are you looking in my back?
You don't have a launcher.
I don't have
It's
a
the
mod.
price of a grass.
Like
Never mind.
tennis rackets.
Yes.
Wow.
Or so-
User
those
left your
you put on
channel.
your legs and
Everybody
stuff.
ready?
User joined your channel.
When we get our
Yes,
BMP.
Okay.
Do you
0,
wanna
8,
get
10.
my,
Yes,
my
I will.
launcher?
Mamushka.
I will.
No,
I will.
already weigh 38 kilograms.
User left your
Oh,
We
channel.
okay.
demand
12
one
hand
boom
grenades.
flash.
User joined
What
your
the fuck?
channel.
Yeah, we're going in the
That's a
town.
lot.
Not a
You're
lot
gonna
of
fucking grenade the
bump,
town.
Nelly.
Every damn
This whole
street
training
corner.
has been a lie. We're actually going in as infantry.
Holy shit.
So what is the auto call
No, no, no,
size?
no, no. You're going in as infantry. I'm sitting back here at command. Oh my god,
Of
that's
course you are.
horrifying.
With Crybaton and then just
Bingo, how
ditching
many
him.
boxes do you have?
Look at
If
it.
you,
I've got one of those gas
no,
masks.
I'll literally drive
Vehicles
you.
are
Many. How many
Oh,
each
they're over
box?
here. Everybody, vehicles.
Alright, Charlie. We're in the car.
Oh, okay.
Look at the little car.
Anybody preferred driver?
It's 100, so you
Alright.
have 300 ammo.
Aha, it's the hitman.
Let me in.
We get in.
Ah, look at you sitting there like a cucumber. Alright, just stay at the back of the bump.
Yeah, I'm in here.
The BMP is gonna lead, right?
What?
The BMP is gonna lead. We're gonna
Of course,
follow.
of course.
So what's the plan?
Well, we are gonna provide an objective Alpha, the small one, the bottom one. We're gonna give Overwatch, while Red and Blue, well, not Red and Blue, Alpha and Bravo takes care of the objective, clears. In the objective Bravo, it's gonna be the other way around. Us and Alpha are gonna clear it, while Bravo gives backup along with the BMP.
By the way, why this village is called Верхние Воронцово on the map, but it's called Верхние Пасюки on the sign?
Somebody got messed up.
Yeah, I have no answer for you. Is there such a thing as dialect? I'm pretty sure there is.
And what's the sign on the south end of the map?
Nothing?
Look, I mapped it.
Yeah.
What a brilliant crew behind us.
He's nil.
Is it Mark?
Leave him be.
Sorry, I thought my brakes should work better.
Oh, disembark.
Disembark.
Okay,
Mark, Mark.
Disembark.
Alright, form line.
Making a line.
We're over here.
Pass it on to the other team on the other side. Slow and bang.
Alright, full advance. After one. Pass on, slow advance.
What?
Low advance.
Pass what?
Full advance. Pass it on to the other team.
Did you get the
Slow
machine
advance, slow advance.
Form behind the
Alright, you want to
PMP.
inform Nelly that the machine gunner is down and you guys should advance, since this
Okay,
is very far
slow
for them to
advance.
engage.
Alright. Nelly.
Yeah.
We got the machine gunner. You
We're
can
advancing.
start
The machine
advancing
gunner
now.
is down, and we're too far to be engaged by them. You get in the car.
Oh, they're fencing.
Flash, can you hear me?
Pull back in behind the vehicle.
Bravo. Charlie.
Yeah,
we're-
Bravo.
Jesus Christ.
Oh damn.
What?
We're forming
Pull
back,
back
into a line behind the car. Behind the
Okay.
BMP.
Behind the car.
Back line. We're gonna regroup. Regroup.
The car won't provide much cover. Zend,
Yes.
I don't know if that car is gonna.
It
provide much
seems
cover.
like a good
Yeah,
plan.
Okay,
that's
Mr.
Flash. Flash, do we take the car or leave it here?
Leave the car.
Alright. If man, you can get out the car, leave the car here.
Sorry, I clicked the wrong button. Help! What are you doing? Don't take my spot, Adams.
Alright.
Right, just so everyone knows. Oh, Christ!
Fuck, I'm hit.
Kevin, are you
spread
doing
out?
all right?
Who's hit?
Oh shit. Me.
I'll bandage you.
Okay, thank you.
Didn't know BMPs had a cannon. Oh, BMP1.
It's done.
Thanks, hero.
For some reason I'm the medic, but I cannot stitch him.
Right, well, we're over the ridge now,
Oh,
so what
shit.
I'm going to do is we're going to spread out into line again, okay?
Right.
The line on your
Okay.
right, okay.
3, 2, 1, go.
Okay,
heard
line.
that?
Line.
In position.
In position.
And scan and look for enemies.
I got a crouch to see them.
Turn the grass off, you know.
Really? Fuck off. I can't see shit, I don't have optics. Do you have binoculars?
I can't even see what they're trying to fire at. No.
Oh yeah, I
Oh,
see one,
there's one.
Nelly, at the end of the town, too. Yeah, it's too far, don't engage.
Fuck, I can't see shit.
Hang on. Yeah, I can see them too.
Tell your men to watch flanks for now.
Watch the flanks.
Watch the
Absolutely,
flanks.
can you pass on to watch flanks?
Watch the
Watch
flanks.
the flanks.
We're starting to move again.
Alright. Right, fall back in behind the vehicle.
Fall back.
Fall back.
You can be out of the vehicle.
Full back.
Okay. Blue team is ready.
Go.
Four people to the right of the hangar.
Shit. Stay behind the Vic.
You got hit, Jimmy? Oh, okay. That makes sense. Even now, keep in mind that we can't look forward, so look
Holy
at your
shit.
flanks, make sure we're not getting flanked.
Okay.
Right, next time
I'm
the Vic
suppressed
stops,
again.
we're gonna go out into line, okay? Oh, line, go.
Okay,
Going
line.
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 In position.
In position.
towards the bushes and
Loading.
White House.
I'm waiting to see what happens.
Nelly, they are not moving.
Be good to move again.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Form back behind the vehicle.
Fall back
Fall
behind the
back.
vehicle.
Quick, everybody in.
Okay.
Right, where we go again?
Oh fuck.
Oh man. Come on, man. Come on, Nelly, go, man. Come on, man.
Remember, when the vehicle stops, we fan out.
Affirm.
If the vehicle stops, instantly make a line.
Vehicle stops, fan out. Just to make sure.
They have accurate fire now.
Does anybody know where that fire's coming from?
I heard someone getting shot.
No
Yes.
idea.
Yellow building, approximately 11
Is that a
o'clock.
man on the left or a rock? Can't tell. Polygon count's too low.
I think it's a man.
No, it's been sat in the same place.
Nelly, get close side, bro.
Yeah,
Turn your head, not your body.
yeah, I was lagging a bit.
Contact on the right. Near that
Contact right.
Near that city.
Vehicle stop. Alright, form out line.
Contact on the right.
In position.
In position.
Movement on the left.
Bandaging.
There's a squad on the left. In the forest.
Absalom, say again?
There's a squad on the left. Enemy squad. On 60.
Reloading.
Right, back behind the Vic, we're moving out.
Back to vehicle. Back to vehicle.
Where?
People are shooting, I don't want to move.
Rearming.
back to
Rearming.
People are gonna be shooting until you tell them to stop.
Ready.
And you not moving could end up getting those exact people killed.
Bam.
I'll give out some new orders when we get to the next point.
So we arrived at wooden warehouse, 2 people.
I don't like the side on the left.
Last over I see it's been on the left side of the blue building.
Left side of the blue building.
Left building, what there? What is there?
Oh shit! Tower window.
Window.
Yep.
We can check from the
Raise
right.
window, first floor.
Window first floor.
Ah, shit. I'm
Look
getting
at
pressed.
don't hit anything. You can just go get behind. Go.
What?
Stay behind the
Neutralize the
fucking
vehicle.
vehicle. Stay behind the vehicle.
Blue is still
Kevin?
alive.
Get it?
Fuck, I can hear shit.
Yeah, he's gone. Alright, we're getting real close now, people. Let's be very on guard. Admiral, keep an eye on the right. Shit. Admiral, can you shit me?
I'm hit.
Fuck, stop,
We are
stop,
getting
stop.
shot from the side.
Fan out, fan out.
Line,
Being
line.
hit from the
fan out.
left-hand side, left-hand side. Shit, I got shot there. Fucking
In position.
wounded. Fuck me. Oh shit, we got men down.
Yeah,
Ah, my
plenty.
leg's broken. Brilliant.
Hitman, you good? Oh, great, great.
Still alive.
Alright, check your medical status. I'll check if Javi is still alive. I doubt it.
I'm stable. I'll check on him. Just return fire.
Should not be this close.
Alright. I think he's dead.
Still has a heart rate, so not yet.
Alright, get him up if you can.
Performing CPR.
Yes.
I got strong contact there. 2 or 3 guys.
There you are. You're still with us. Javi, can you hear me?
Ali, how are you?
I'm all right. I'm not great. I'll finish up this bandage, then I'll assess the situation.
Javi is stable. Neri, hold on. Let me take a look at you.
I'm okay now. I'm okay. I've stabilized myself. I need to apply splint.
It's like 10 meters.
Applying splint. You can remove your tourniquet.
Are you doing a
Hitman.
splint? Have you done the
Yeah,
splint?
yeah, I'm doing this.
Thank you.
Wait, I'm gonna
Right.
check the guys if you need medical.
Alright, remove your tourniquet.
Okay,
you're good to
everybody. Right, we're pushing in.
Man pain.
You need medical?
go.
I'm done now. I
let's
don't need
see.
medical.
Okay.
I'm not sure how
Regroup
morphine
on
is
the
gonna affect
vehicle.
you, but
I'm here.
a severe
Adam.
pain, yeah, you need to get a morphine. You're not gonna be able to shoot straight.
Right.
Alright. Yeah,
Zen?
I heard him.
Rearm.
Yep, do that.
Alright.
Alright, you should be good to go.
Charlie, let's
Ready
go.
time morphine to kick
Okay,
in.
Charlie's gonna push
we're
around the
flanking
side
right.
to cover our flank. We're pushing in with the Vic, okay?
Okay.
Pushing
Hey,
in with
firm.
the
What,
Vic.
Jeffy?
Jolly good.
Charlie.
Oh shit.
Go.
Yep. Let's go.
I think we go.
I saw movement on the left. Movement on the
Yeah,
left
he'll
behind
catch
the
up.
bar.
Movement of the left.
Once we get
Don't
to this
think
tree
he's
line-
going with us.
Yeah, he's here.
Hey, this is Bolshevik.
Movement, 11 o'clock. Got people at the left side of town, one running. Alright, crawl through, I'll cover you.
Go first.
Blue team first.
JV, come on. Stand on that bar.
Alright, cover us while we crawl through.
Covering.
Alright, nice job. He's done. We're at the right side of the
User left
wooden
or joined
barn.
your channel.
We're gonna move right side into town. Alright, you guys heard that?
Yeah, right side of the town.
Yep, let's go. We're gonna make a clockwise maneuver. Counterclockwise. There's enemies on the top side of that two-story barn. He's very much shooting at us.
We can get to here.
Yeah, but we've got one down. Is he down? Shit, no he's not.
No,
Good.
don't.
Get over here.
Now we can get in.
Smoke out. Is he still alive? Alright, drag him into cover. I'll throw another smoke. Alright, nice, good job. Yeah, you're good, you're in cover. Me and Absalom will cover you while you patch him up.
All this building is
Right.
close, so don't need to go.
Alright, hold on, we got one man down. We're stuck here for a second. Yep, make sure he doesn't lose too much blood.
You can't do anything about blood pressure. You can't do anything about it.
No. Hold on. Yeah, how is the BMP doing? Is there a possibility you can come over to the right? We have a severely injured guy who will not wake up with more blood, so we need to put him in somewhere safe. No, no, no. No trenches. Pretty sure that's flash.
I should have brought more morphine.
What? Oh. Oh god. Yeah, we're just here. We're just here.
Should we drag him?
Alright, I'll drag him to the car. You guys suppress. Come on. Come on.
Suppress him. JV, you have a machine gun. There are more people in the van.
Yeah, the guy at the top floor. That guy's still up. Just suppress
You don't
the
need
top
to see
floor.
him.
Alright, Hitman, we're gonna put you in the BMP for now. Right there. Can't access the thing.
It's probably friendly if they're green.
Location, BMP. Alright, he's in. Thanks, man.
They get behind it, right?
Alright, we
I
can
think they were
advance.
green.
Yes.
Microphone muted. Microphone
Yeah,
activated.
yeah, there's friendlies in there now. Yeah, they only just entered, so... wait, hold on. I don't have binoculars.
No
The
one does.
guy you shot, I'm pretty sure is enemy. I see some desert camo. No, I mean in the big one. Not on the left. Alright, we're just gonna continue on the right side. Let's go. Alright, we're gonna continue along the right side.
Move, move, move.
Oh, yep.
You can
Yeah,
get
we're still
inside.
being suppressed by the big
You can
two-story
get
barn.
inside the building.
Like the
Them.
storage building, not the barn.
Them.
What?
You can get inside the building.
Right, just go around. Watch out, you're sitting behind wood, Jevy.
We can throw smoke.
I don't have any smokes left.
I have.
Alright, yeah. Hold on. Yeah, the wind is in a bad direction for that. Alright. I'll suppress. You run.
Gotcha.
Go. Reloading.
Cover him.
Alright, there's still one guy on the top floor. Pretty sure it's Flash, but no. Never been wrong about that before. Yeah.
That was a mine?
Yeah. No, I'm pretty sure.
User left your channel. User joined your channel.
As you see, I'm kind of dead. And here it is.
Yes.
Guess he's dead too.
Microphone
Oh, Nelly?
muted.
Ah, Jerry.
Yeah,
Microphone
Chevy.
activated.
Sorry, I'm with Chevy.
Anyway, I'll grab a morphine.
Oh.
Disconnected. Connected. Microphone muted. Microphone activated. Channel switched. Channel switched.
Yes.
Occupied by Zen's team. Zen's team is here.
Died a while ago. It was me, Twingo, and Admiral, all three of us. Yeah, it was when we don't really have radios. A true way of communicating. Yeah. Yeah, well, at least. I think you might have hit Twingo, I'm not sure. Admiral got shot by an enemy over there, and well, I didn't actually get hit.
So what do we do?
Well, I'm finishing my cigarette. I'm coming back inside now.
Stun grenade and slash coming in.
Oh, you guys are here? You were shooting at me while I was hitting Twingo.
It's him.
Admiral, you can have your RPG again.
Alright.
Sure.
Let's go.
I
Charlie?
have some ammo. You want?
I picked up
Did we
some
clear
from a
that barn?
dead guy, but sure.
Oh, okay.
You
Charlie?
have one.
I have AK. I have AK
Check your
ammo.
CD.
Check my bag. I have
Devin?
AK ammo.
Did we clear that barn?
I don't know them.
How do I heal here?
No.
Bullets.
Alright. Oh, yeah. Alright.
Can you heal me? I need healing.
Coming in.
Minus back.
We'll
How
just
the
take
fuck?
cover here.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh,
There we go.
Oh, there. Thank you.
Well, I've been unconscious for the last half an hour.
Oh,
They are in 30 seconds from me.
Where's Nelly?
I'm here. What do you want?
What's the
User
game
left
plan?
your
Oh, shit.
channel.
Right, the game plan is that there's currently an enemy counterattack going on
Hitman,
from
hitman,
Objective
hitman.
Bravo.
Hitman.
So what
Ah.
I'm going to need you to do, Admiral, is to take your team up to the northeast corner
Sorry
of
guys,
this
but I was
area.
unconscious until now in the BMP, so there's nothing I can do.
Okay. Blue team, we're gonna move
I
into.
watched them doing it, Flash.
Just go
We're
into
gonna
the
move to northeast and make a
Microphone
defensive
muted.
position.
Microphone
Well,
activated.
that
We're gonna wait for
building,
them.
maybe it's a readily made defensive position.
Okay,
User
Nelly, I'm
joined
back.
your channel.
Right,
What
okay.
Yeah, we're gonna be here.
What?
Right. Admiral, there's
Yeah?
apparently no enemy counterattack, and I'm hallucinating. All the same, I
Oh,
need you
okay.
to head up to the northeast corner of the area where you see those oil drums and set up a position there. Okay?
Yeah. Keep in mind that there is something
Okay,
heavy
okay.
shooting this way from Objective Bravo.
Apparently that's not a counterattack.
Yeah, no, I think that's just a static position there. Sounds like a heavy machine gun.
I'll
Maybe a
send
vehicle.
the BMP to deal with it.
Alright.
So stay in cover up until that's dealt with. So I'd suggest maybe the far side of this brick building here, okay?
They may have snipers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
Join the green team.
There is also the likelihood of enemy snipers.
User
so
left your channel.
watch out.
Oh, yeah,
Join
that's
the
great.
team.
Go with the BMP. BMP?
Yeah. Okay.
Vehicle?
User joined your channel.
Is it close to us?
No, I think
I'm gonna assume you can hear me.
You should
I'm
have
gonna
two
need you to
smoke
push
grenades,
up
so
beyond the red
am I allowed
house,
make sure to
direct
use
front,
Shift
and
K
engage an
to
enemy
see what-
static
what
position.
direction the wind is blowing
Am
at,
I
and
allowed
throw
to
your
get some
smoke
ammo
grenades
from the
accordingly.
truck?
I could give you one.
Okay, I'm gonna throw it here.
Nelly,
It's towards objective Bravo.
Throwing smoke
can I get
grenade.
some ammo from the truck?
Let's see how it works.
I don't know if there's any ammo in it.
Them.
There's
Oh
a new
yeah,
truck,
if there's a truck there, go get ammo.
Go
check.
What the fuck is going on in here? I was here laughing from the outside.
Is it working?
Yeah, it's working.
Okay, we're gonna.
You
Blue
can
team is
go.
gonna cross. Okay,
Alright,
crossing.
Charlie's gonna cover you. Alright, you hold this corner. I'm gonna ask Nelly what we should be doing. Nelly?
I'm inside.
Alright. Where do you want Charlie?
Charlie, if you could head out to the position we were originally going to go from on map.
Yeah.
So just
What?
so I'm going to
Excuse me?
revise it a little
Yeah,
bit. So I'd suggest it's from
wait,
this kind
no,
of
I
new
cannot
position
see.
here, so we get a better view onto the
No, I
town.
can't. I
I'm
haven't.
gonna delete the old one.
I don't like
If-
not being in cover though.
It's not really much cover around the place. My
No,
only
so
alternative
let me
suggestion
ask
would be to use
Alright.
this house. You can't actually be inside of it, but at least it gives you two strong walls to sit behind.
Wait, what house?
The one I circled.
Oh.
It's an area we need
Yeah.
cover, and there's no cover there.
Still weird I cannot use this.
Oh, did Admiral
Yeah,
go?
we're
behind
just
the
gonna
brick
move on
building
to
yet?
that house then.
Yeah.
I
If
don't
you
like
can
sitting
see,
in
Yeah, I
the
guess
field.
they
see
run up.
something better,
Alright, thank you.
use it, tell me about it, but we just gotta
Alright.
play with what we have.
Alright, we're gonna move then. Wait, who just ran off? Was that one of ours?
Hiro. Hiro. Okay.
Where's our fourth member? Oh, here he is.
Okay.
We got everyone then? Yeah. Alright, we're gonna move up towards the northwest side. There's a house. It's the only cover there. We're gonna support there. And that's
Microphone
the
muted.
part where we're Overwatch.
Oh.
So you guys ready?
Great.
That's fucking fun.
Alright, let's go.
Microphone
Hitman,
activated.
Hitman.
We're gonna
Hitman.
move. Is there sight lines from Bravo here?
User left your
Yes,
channel.
there is. Well, BMP guys.
Fucking
can you
pair
hear
of
me?
binoculars.
Hello.
Right, what
Alright,
we're gonna do,
we're
we're gonna
gonna
head
run
up
over
to the
to that
second
house right in
story
front
of
of you.
Objective Alpha,
I would appreciate
so I
cover.
can get some better
so
sight,
see,
okay?
you're already doing that, so thanks.
Walker,
Alright.
can you go up to
User
that
joined
pole
your
in front of
channel.
us?
Let's go back over.
Yes,
It's
do that.
risky.
Wait.
Whole team.
Alright.
What are we doing exactly?
Hiro is Hitman is dead.
No, he's not. He just got hit in the leg.
I'm good. Get some
Ah,
cover.
okay.
Thank you. I'm good.
I think there's still some enemies at the silos.
They got me in the leg, but I'll,
I think
I'll
so.
manage.
I'm not sure.
User in your channel timed out.
Careful with the windows.
Alright.
User joined your channel.
But no second floor? Alright. Oh yes, you shoot them. Not the wall. Oh, okay, no, I saw something ricochet off the wall. Or at least it looked like that, probably client side. Hitman and me are gonna go sit outside because there's no point in sitting all at the same wall, so you guys just stay here, keep an eye out. Alright, pick a tree you fancy and just use that.
Copy.
This is your first mission, right? With us?
What's up?
This is your first mission with us, right?
Yep, very much so.
I saw you had 1,500 hours, probably also other milsims, I'm assuming? Yeah. 2,100. Alright. Are you whispering?
Sorry. About 70% of those hours are meal sim Second World War. So,
okay.
yeah. And playing as a medic.
Hello, Chevy. Drink no.
What's that? Do you need a medic, Jerry?
Well then, Hitman. I'm probably gonna host basic training next week. I assume you're not really gonna need it, but we do require you to do it.
Yeah, so you're doing fuck all, nothing.
Just for you to be sure how much
Yeah, you were set to
you'd be
keep
surprised
the
at
post.
how many 1,000-hour players we've had that doesn't know how to use.
Don't try to
well,
suppress
anything.
them. Suppress them.
That's why
You have a machine gun. Yes, suppress them.
Wait, hold on. I'm having trouble.
I specially brought a fucking 2 packs of ammo for you, you nigga.
Having trouble
Yes.
hearing you.
And I already gave one for you, so because
Then can you hear me?
Yep.
So I have plenty of concealment here while the rest of the teams are suppressing. Shouldn't we try to push forward? What's the
That's,
plan?
that's what I
don't
was
know, actually.
just thinking, but we're on Overwatch even though we have horrible sight lines.
Alpha or Bravo can use the pushes if you want, but Bravo suppress. It seems the enemy is not interested
Wait,
in us.
hold on, Jevy. Say again, Hitman?
The enemy seems to be not interested in us at all. Either Bravo or Alpha can use concealment while we suppress the enemy and the pushes in front of us to advance slowly. Maybe you can relay that to Nelly or someone else.
Yeah.
Because if they try
Nelly,
to cross in the open ground, they
saying we have horrible sight lines here. I feel like we're not really that useful. But we could push up. There's plenty of pushes in the field. Nelly?
Yeah, but you're not gonna shoot us in the ass,
best
right?
would be at the silos. Alright. The white one, he said. Main road is less cover, but there is plenty of cover between our current position and the main road. We could push up just through the field. Oh shit. Yeah, we're being suppressed right now through the bushes. Hold on.
You gonna stay there?
Absalom, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Alright.
Reloading.
BMP, could we use you as cover until we reach those bushes
What?
closer to Objective Bravo? We'll just to your right of the house. Yeah, it's just 50 meters up until those next bushes. Alright. Well then, cover us while we sprint there.
JVV coming.
Alright, get out of the house, we're about to move. Alright. I'm just gonna move up through those bushes, get closer to town. Alright, we're moving. Oh god. Oh! I'm good.
I was hit. I'm badly injured. Hitman is still alive. I guess so. He has a heartbeat. They're both alive. Yeah, I'm gonna bleed out. No, I won't succeed in that. I'll try to.
User left your channel.
Don't suppress. We're gonna stay quiet a while. So they kind of forget about us, and then we can move through this bush a little bit more sneaky like.
Yes, Hitman was tired of our shit.
Kevin, say again.
User joined your channel.
I see. Well, Nelly, what do you suggest? Yeah, where's Hitman?
He could have respawned at the first FOB.
Hold on, we're just waiting for our teammate to respawn.
Hey, Zen.
Oh, hi.
What happened?
Well, we ran straight into suppressive fire, which is not the best tactical move, but we're gonna try it again. This time with being quiet, not suppressing from that side for a while, and sneaking in there. Keep in mind that at the end of the bushes I've been informed that there is enemies, so we're gonna get straight into enemy lines, but we need to get close to the town.
Okay.
Microphone muted. Microphone activated.
Wait one, see what you can see, hold fire. Once we're moving in, we're gonna go a whisper, and we're gonna have to stay close together. Jevi, you think you can fix it?
Disconnected. Connected. Channel switched. Channel switched.
Yeah, I'm
I have
pretty
some
sure it is.
smokes that can go
Yeah, open fire. We're obviously being spotted. Yeah, I'm pretty sure an assault from the west side is not gonna work. Alright, let's pull back. We're gonna assist the others in assaulting from the east. Hitman, you got that?
Hitman. Done.
On my way.
Alright. Smoke is in a good direction. I'm gonna pop a smoke. Oh, that's... Yeah, okay. Fire. Good one. Yep. We just had a lone enemy trying to run towards our barns. Straight in the middle.
Yeah, that was definitely Flash.
Alright. No, no.
He's not way smarter, or what?
Hold on, we're moving closer towards you. No, Flash sometimes does these stupid maneuvers to then... There's an enemy at a 2-story storage facility. Alright, move, 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 move. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna move inside. Alright, that's friendly. Watch your fire.
Friendly.
Keep in mind we're also moving here. This is friendly.
Okay. Friends coming behind.
Alright, guys.
Nelly. Adams, you okay?
I'm fine so far.
I'm a little
What's
bit,
up?
yeah, I have been for the last like 15 minutes.
What, low on blood?
Doing good.
Okay.
Close the door.
Yeah, no. Oh, I'm bleeding again. Shit.
Shot again.
Yeah, just go here.
Where's
So,
my knife, man?
Adams, there might be someone behind us.
They flanked us.
Touch me up.
Adams, Adams, no. Jerry,
Oh,
you have a bandage.
his legs are gone.
Yeah, please bandage me.
Why is nobody on security over here?
Just look. Also, do you know where's the BMP?
Nelly, what's with the oil drums?
Yeah,
Or
fuck,
the
I need
silos?
like box and
this Nelly?
bandages.
Guys, there sounds like
I'll ask combat saver.
Is anyone around us?
What's that?
He still has a heart rate?
Probably plenty of people here.
Alright, tourniqueting left leg.
Probably also those people, yes.
Oh, yeah, I feel bandaging, but that's fine.
Can you hear me? Oh,
Yeah, okay.
Oh shit!
Yeah, Nelly's down.
Actually, I'm scared.
Alright. Either Admiral, no. Yes, no. I don't know.
clear BJV.
not good.
Okay. I'm bandaging you, don't move.
Yeah, yeah, we are very bad. I don't know what the BMP is doing.
Wait,
Who is
But they seem... I have a radio. I am the commander of Charlie. The leader of Charlie. Yeah.
Yeah, I can take it.
Don't. Okay, I'm gonna take Nelly. He's still gonna take.
Yeah, I think we need to move now.
Say again? Nelly's down.
Oh shit.
Yeah, we're in that building.
I swear to God.
Let's go here with machine gun.
That's us.
Yeah, it's
Someone
a
is in the other building though. From what
it's a
we're
shithole
listening.
being in Flash mission.
I'm gonna. Oh yeah. Look out, JB. Oh, nice.
Oh my
Yep.
fucking god.
I think it's mortars.
Which way? Which way?
I'll
Yeah.
we need to move.
Who is down but
We
not
need to
dead?
move. Adams, go here.
Nelly
Move,
is
move.
down.
It's
You're gonna
more
have to leave
probably.
him behind.
He
Nelly,
wants us to move.
tactical euthanasia.
Move, don't get on the second floor, for fuck's sake.
Okay, let's move,
Go
let's move.
down.
We're going
Yes.
out. We're going out. Come on, come on.
Where are we going?
Not
We're
here.
gonna go.
Anywhere but
Yeah.
here. We're gonna move back west.
Let's
Sounds
move
good.
to the BMP and let's move with it.
Yeah, we're gonna move east. Come on, let's go. We're gonna follow Stelly's position.
and Nelly had a radio, no one else.
Yeah. Okay,
Popping
we're
smoke
gonna move
behind.
eastwards. Where's Zen?
Yeah, I'm here. Who's the
Oh, yeah.
commander of Bravo? Or, well, the
Yeah,
leading?
You're good.
me.
You? So you also have a radio?
No, I don't have. Didn't
Oh,
give
fuck.
one.
Alright.
Okay, let's stick together.
I
Here's
don't
the
know.
plan.
Just
We're gonna try to do what Charlie
Control
tried to do
but it
earlier,
won't
but
work,
got
yeah.
suppressed. We're gonna go on the west side. There's a little house. You can see it through the barn. We're gonna bound there. There's bushes there. On the end of those bushes, there's certainly enemies. We know that because the BMP told us. The last time we tried that, we got mowed down because we got suppressed while we were in the field. But now that we have more people, we can suppress the enemy and run at the same time. That's what we're gonna do. That clear?
BMP is gonna stay there.
I have a bad feeling
No,
about
I'm
it.
gonna have to move. I'm gonna have to move the BMP.
You're good to go,
BMP, could you
Twingo.
come back over to
Yeah.
the west side? We're gonna do another assault through the bushes. That I see. That's our only option at the moment.
What
Okay.
time do I have?
Who's going first?
Oh no.
What's up?
I just heard an engine and I thought it's maybe a
no, it's
fucking
our
Did
BMP.
Infantry.
everybody
It's our BMP.
die?
No,
Oh,
you
now they-
died.
nice.
We killed
Well,
you.
Only
it's
me, you
that
all
or
just
a giant open
returned
field.
here.
We don't
Nice.
have much of a choice.
Zen, what's the situation?
All right, we're gonna do what we did earlier, but with the entire team, so that two teams can suppress and the other team can advance, and then we're just gonna bound all the way across, because I really do not see another option. It's either that or a giant open field.
Do you want us
Yeah.
to shit?
And let's
Well,
do that
We're
faster
being
now.
engaged now from somewhere.
I'm coming
The
far.
fuck is that?
Same direction.
Yeah,
I'll
that's
keep you
what's
Bravo.
been shooting us while we were there.
But what is
we
it?
call the
I don't
BMP
know.
then.
It's
Can the
probably
BMP
something
not
static.
engage it? Why can't they see it? They've got better optics than us.
It's flash because it's flash.
Yeah. Do we
It'll
know
be-
actually what that machine gun is? Is that part of a vehicle or is that a mounted machine gun?
I don't know, I feel like it's moving. Well, what's certain is it's
Oh shit, it's
something
not
So-
big.
It's static, so it can be suppressed. Alright, we're gonna go ahead with that plan from the
Oh,
west.
fuck. Are you sure?
Once they
Yeah.
stop suppressing.
Oh my
Straight through the
That-
bushes.
I've got a feeling an
It
assault
might
from
be
the
a
east
short
will
move,
then.
but-
If it's static, it can't shoot that way if we get behind them.
Yes, but okay. Let's do it then.
Right.
We need to
Everybody
shoot-
listen
Ah,
up. We're going to assault from the east. That means going a very wide berth along this yellow line.
It's on
beautifully
the
drawn
building,
by
grey
Kev.
building.
Is that understood?
Okay.
When we go?
Or just
So we're
where
pushing
the
back
grey building
over
is.
there and advancing a far way around.
Okay, let's do that then.
Yeah, I think it's
Right.
It's probably flash.
Blue
Just shoot
team
at the
will
grey
lead,
building.
Red team will follow.
Alright, you guys heard Nelly?
Head off.
No.
Go, go,
We're
go.
gonna do the same tactic, only from the east instead.
Blue team.
Don't bother poking your head out or you'll lose it.
They're not in the tent?
Yo, hero.
Let's go.
Come on, hero.
Right, Zen.
Alright. Is there ammo in
Oh,
the
okay.
tent, do you know?
Bro,
Let's
I
go.
literally know. Play.
Alright. We're gonna do the attack from the east anyway. Sorry about that.
Think you have fun.
Okay, BMP, we're gonna follow you. BMP, we're gonna form behind you so you can take lead.
Yeah, hey, flash.
Hello?
Be a wide gap between us, so don't want us all taken out at once. Let's move.
Yep.
User left your channel.
Seems that way.
What's...
Alright, we're gonna
What's-
do a wide flank.
Come on.
We're in the back.
BMP, what's the situation looking like?
But can't we use BMP in the same line like we used to?
Say again?
Solid.
Can't we use the BMP and the line we used to?
No, there's anti-tanks in the town. They don't want to get close to it because they're pussies. All right, Nelly, let me know when you're ready.
Hang on. Something's happening. BMP, what's going on?
They need ammo. I guess.
Ah, okay.
We heard you.
Oh, Kevin, are you resupplying ammo?
Yes.
Zen,
would you be willing to give a man to Admiral? Just he's a man down now.
There are 9 fucking machine gun ammo slots.
Christ, silo.
Reloading.
Alright, Absalom, you're being transferred to
Fuck me.
Admiralty
Why?
because they are something like.
Okay. Where's that going there?
Keep fire down on that side.
We're Admiral, we're transferring Absalom.
Holy shit.
Massive enemy assault.
And
Massive
they're
silos.
Look. No, I won.
Do not let them get any LPGs off. Over.
What? Nelly?
Yeah.
Vent is dead, and Kidman is dead.
Bollocks. Right. Do what you can for the rest.
What? Fuck me.
There's a guy there.
BMP, you're cooking off, get out.
What?
Getting cover from the BMP. Things are bad, Jebby. Things are bad. Nelly, sit rep. Watch out behind us, the left side. There's enemies. Ran out of ammo.
Channel switched. Disconnected. Connected. Channel switched. Channel switched. Microphone activated.
Well, that is the very one few things that you'll ever experience.
Well, you can't wait until the next
Microphone muted.
Chinese mission then.
Microphone
I know,
activated.
It's great.
If you don't want to
Disconnected. Connected. Channel switched.
Or on the engineer. Or both.
Because what I would have liked to have done is fucking sat back here somewhere and then just been able to order a full team to go right and have another full team to cover the north. But we don't have enough men to do an operation like that.
try Hearts of Iron if you like this.
You won't be
Don't
able
play
to have
Arma,
something like that in a very, very, very long time.
No.
I imagine something like that, using the bushes for blue team.
We're unfortunately not a company, so
go around.
Two full sections of 10 men would have done me fine. Of course, we need that many people in the unit first. But
What up, guys?
Who you
Not
think
bad.
are better than?
have them as AI.
I'm trying. We've got a
but-
new methods. They're going into practice next
Hi,
week.
Sam.
Hi.
What kind of methods?
Is Flash here?
I don't know where
Pornhub.
Flash is.
Because people are still spawning at the old spawn
It's in
point.
Pornhub.
I couldn't
I-
even spawn.
It is
I think-
Pornhub, yes.
I think Flash is still
Oh, it
molesting
did for
our
me.
bodies.
Yeah, I imagine Flash is going up, clearing up corpses and
Well,
executing the rest of our
he
survivors.
Did not spawn in there.
Yeah.
What? Are you sure? How are you sure?
What?
Did you
what is
look
your
to your
alleged
left,
cover?
right, and behind? Were
Is one
you
of them
in
a tent?
bucket? Did someone shoot through your bucket?
The barn is not covered.
You're the only one that survived, though.
Are you
Hello.
shooting
What
the
the
ball?
fuck? He's the niggling man.
Hitman, you're the only one who fucking survived it all.
Hitman
Just-
was dead.
I can't hear Flash.
By the
Can you
way,
radio
to
steer?
anyone spawning back there, I just killed you instantly. So that's why you came
Yeah, I understand.
down. Why is everyone looking at me?
Because you're the
I
one in
don't
the
know.
high vis
Looking at
vest.
that cover that I
Yeah.
accidentally now
That's a
dropped.
good point. Where's Nelly?
I'm here.
Hey, Asian man.
Hello. China gang.
Sure.
Can anybody
mic
hear
up now.
Flash? Because I can't hear him.
God's sakes.
I'll go into the tent too.
Okay,
User disconnected from your channel.
so let's see.
Would it be
Few
yes?
points. So let's start at the beginning, I suppose. So you guys went up the road, correct? To that point. Oh, actually, I'm on the wrong channel. Here we go. Up the road. And then you moved very slowly across this field. You guys need to listen out to when the enemy stops firing. Because, well, either they're hiding or they're dead. In this cases, most of the time they were dead because the BMP kept basically shelling them into oblivion. The approach was fine. What should have been done is you should have stayed as a unit.
User
'Cause
joined your channel.
You had one team that split off and ran here. You had one team that moved here. Then I don't know, you had one team that moved here or something around.
Yep, that was my attack.
Okay, the problem is you have about 3 men per team. And one machine gun from here crippled this team. Neither of you could do much about it. This hangar here was a high point with visibility, 360-degree visibility.
That machine gunner was you, wasn't it?
No.
No.
No?
I was
He
talking
spoke
to
with us
Kev
while
the entire
fired.
time.
Did some suspicion.
There was a
Jeez.
2 machine gun up
Yeah.
there, Flash.
And I didn't know
There was
AI
two.
could throw stun grenades.
Oh yeah, they can.
They throw everything.
Yeah, they did.
On top of that, the problem is you guys were moving. Maybe this plan was good. Nelly, but
Microphone
the problem
muted.
was the order it was done in. First, you moved the most vulnerable flank, exposing it
Microphone
to machine gun
activated.
fire. Now, once that fucking team was in that kill courtyard over here by machine gun, where the BMP couldn't hit it, well, it's a bit of a problem. And it held
User
you
left
up
your
severely.
channel.
On this side, if you guys maybe moved faster, and if you took this middle team as well to move in there, it would have
User
been
joined
better.
your channel.
But honestly, you should have kept Zen's team waiting while you took this ground. Here, at least. These two buildings. At that point, they should have observed if there was any threat here and had someone on Overwatch constantly. There was no one on Overwatch when the machine gun was raining power. It was literally the team was moving and everyone was just getting mowed down on the way or wounded.
Yeah.
So the problem is, you do need somebody to look at least, if not shoot, while you are moving at all times in combat. That is the problem. There was no one looking or shooting.
I mean,
and by the time the teams got in a position they shoot, they were either so crippled with wounds and gunshots, and the problem was the machine gun by then already established superior firepower, and they could do nothing about it other than be there. Because once the machine gun's looking at that corner, you're the one who has to peek out at the end of the day. He has the advantage. You're peeking. And this isn't CSGO where you can sneak and peek. He will drop you.
I mean, my flaw here was relying on the BMP for 100% of my Overwatch and support.
Yeah, you were fine. That's fine as hell.
No, I
but-
mean for the entire assault force.
Oh, you can't. You just couldn't because there's angles here that can't be reached by the BMP. BMP
I must
tried.
also say, BMP is also a blind vehicle. You're literally blind in it.
Yeah.
BMP did fire machine guns even through the wall, and well, but the problem is the machine gunner was behind two walls.
I attempt to shoot a heat round through the wall.
Yeah, the problem was the machine gunner was behind two walls, so he couldn't be touched really.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that caused a lot of, I think, stand down.
Yeah.
So just moving this team at a later date, or not even moving them at all, would have been better.
Yeah,
At least.
I should have kept them with me. I think keeping them on the right flank for assault, it made me forget about them, and then by the time we got in the facility, I just let them die. Pretty much.
Clearing out this area was fine, though people didn't really look here.
That, again, my fault. I didn't get engaged from that section, so I assumed it to be clear.
An entire fire team, remember VCOM is back and they will do something.
Yeah,
I
they
think
are.
Walker knows very well. They will sit
Pricks.
quiet.
Or
They will
in some cases, they'll literally walk past you, give you a hand five, and then run off. Then you go 6
Holy
miles
shit, what
ahead
the
in
crap.
Altus and Stratus, and then enemy contact. That's what you're gonna do.
I still can't believe they did that. They actually held fire until you passed them, and then they were like, "Oh, now you're ours, bitch."
They got a finger in your bum at that point.
You can thank me for that script. Just saying.
Yeah, I do every day.
I'm trying to make the AI have less and less handicaps as time passes on. Now, moving on. They had an entire fire team lay dormant here that later on rained some hell on the guys here. However, here
Yeah, the
Hiro
blue team.
and whoever was with him, blue team, did manage
Yeah.
to repel them, thank God. Otherwise, that would have ended badly. But now you have control of this, correct? You have
Well, relative.
you have relative control of this. There is no enemies at that location.
No.
The area is uncontested. And what's the issue? You're being suppressed by machine gun RPGs from this location.
Incredibly heavily. To the point where they were firing through the walls and set our building on fire, so we had a retreat en masse.
Right. The more time you spend thinking about a direct attack, the more autism you have developed, because don't do that. If there is a heavy machine gun firing, the BMP is vulnerable to it. If there is RPGs firing, the BMP is definitely vulnerable to
User
it.
disconnected from your channel.
Any sort of direct attack with the BMP on point.
Purple line is about the safe zone that BMP can move.
And that's really, you're pushing your luck, because they will still try.
Yeah.
They did. Almost did.
They did 3 times.
I think I put far too much faith in the capabilities of a PMP.
No, you guys put too much faith in You were
not the main.
You were
battle tank.
content with your position. You thought you secured it, and now it's yours. Well, there was no counterattack when you called for one.
That didn't
There was
stop
me
one
and
User
my
happening
joined your
again.
channel.
There was one there.
Just letting you know, AI does fire indirectly. They send out spotters. Spotters spot you. They will fire at you indirectly. And those wooden fences, half of them are fucking see-through. So they will fire through it. So half the time, you guys probably didn't even see the enemy who was firing at you.
More than likely.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh,
So,
nice.
what do we have here? We have a situation where you simply can't attack forward. Well, go around it.
That's what my big plan here on the right was, but I didn't get time to execute it before we got wiped
By
out.
the time you made that, it was already too late.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
That's what I
basically-
said. You guys felt contempt with your position. Whilst, yes, you held the big factory, guess what's in front of the factory?
Bigger
Big
town.
barn. Guess what's in front of the barns? Tons of bushes. Your guy, I don't know which team it was. I think it was Zen's team that kept discussing the idea of sneaking through the bushes. Well, there you go. The enemy did it right in front of your face.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
They did it while you spoke about it.
Well, what I
No,
initially
we were
planned-
talking about the bushes on the west side on the left.
What I initially planned was to
It-
then
they
actually
do
wiped us
a
out.
westward flanking maneuver along to the main road, because then at least he would have, trees to bound between. That failed with his entire team getting wiped out in open field. So
Yeah.
then that delayed me even further while I come up with a second plan. Whilst I was coming up with that second plan, we got fucking annihilated by heavy machine gun fire, so we had to fall back again. Then we got back to a forward position. I was killed. Zen called for a general retreat back to the center. Then, whilst I was putting together this new flank plan, we were overwhelmed and killed.
And who also left Nelly to bleed out in the middle of the hangar while you all ran away?
That was Zen's
there was
order.
no time. I don't know what was.
There was
explode-
no enemies there.
Something was exploding
Well-
in the hangar and on its roof.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
like,
RPGs were
The
here in the
RPG
hangar.
just suppressed that.
They were
That's all they did.
suppressing us with rockets.
Guess what hasn't changed? The RPGs have been suppressing that shithole the entire fucking time. You could have just dragged Nelly out.
yeah, I mean, Flash, but be
I'm fairly
kind of,
certain you shot me in the head, didn't you, Zen?
No,
kind
you
of-
bled out.
be kind of honest
Yeah,
because
no, but
you know.
he tactically assassinated me.
No, you don't even
Euthanized.
just
Yeah,
drag
euthanized.
Nelly, just take him on the
I was with
shoulder
him
and
too.
run out.
Yes, but
Flash
people
knew
were
about
dying left and right.
all the
so I
enemies
decided that we needed to get
that
out
we
of
had.
there.
That we had
What
to
is
do.
it,
And
Absol?
then
I mean, you knew that there were no enemy, but we didn't, and that's the big problem. And as
Yeah.
we didn't, we
How
supposed
did you
to
not
maybe.
know that there was enemies there? You have been engaged from there for about 10 minutes.
No, I
But
mean,
no,
we
no,
didn't
listen,
know
listen,
there are
listen.
no more enemies. We thought
up.
there could be more enemies, and so we
Where?
left Nelly.
In the
When-
Also,
when I died.
Nelly,
Well,
it literally said.
See, that's the problem. You didn't know there was enemies because you were all inside.
Yeah, because when we stepped outside, we died.
we were executed because there was a couple moving in and they assassinated Hero.
Gentlemen,
Also, the reason why I left Nelly behind because it literally said fatally low on blood, and there was nobody around with blood.
he was alive for another 2 minutes.
Well, he wouldn't get back up, so he might as well just respawn.
You had a full heal position here, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
I didn't think about that between the RPGs and the rounds coming at me.
In my defense, I checked Nelly,
That's
and
a
he was
minor
dead.
set.
I was
Listen,
just-
listen. Oh, shut up. Just listen. That's a minor setback. Main problem is nobody was watching. And yes, the enemy will shoot at you. The thing is, you don't have to watch 24/7. You just need to. Can you stop walking? You just need to have somebody to watch occasionally, at least. You need to have somebody on corners of buildings to peek to see if anyone's coming, because they're not going to cross 300 meters in 10 seconds.
Yeah.
You know,
I
they were
mean,
sneaking.
it was literally just as I was revived, I was getting ready to push out for the final assault. Then the BMP had to come and rearm because apparently it ran out of ammunition. So that was an unfortunate timing and setback there.
Because we kept them down for so long.
Yeah, I know.
If you
The
want-
I should have
Literally,
committed
the second the BMP
Zen's
was
team.
down, the entire enemy force that was here
Yeah.
just poured down.
What I should have done as soon as I came back in is committed Zen's team back to this kind of area, maybe upstairs here, to just suppress the shit out of that
Upstairs bad.
entire area, so
if
we
you
could
do-
push around there.
Upstairs, the furthest upstairs is bad because the walls are bulletproof and everything. But there was a intermediate
Yeah,
level
the
where lots of
level
you
the
haven't been.
catwalk.
Yeah, lots of you haven't been getting shot at when you were there. I saw you guys there for a while. If you simply kept your head down there, peek out every 30 seconds or so, chances of you getting hit are minimal. And if they lock on your position, guess what? Long ass catwalk, sprint, motherfucker. You know, just
run to the
Small
other side,
thing.
shoot from there, then run back again.
Small thing.
Something.
Whenever when
yes.
when there was an attack, they were going from there. Everyone went to cover, probably to retreat as well. I made a trench over here and was suppressing the enemy for like 3 minutes. There was Overwatch, man.
No, I'm
Until my
talking
death.
about Overwatch of this area.
Oh,
Because
There
that
was-
would never
Oh.
happen here if this didn't happen.
Yeah, you would never have to do that, Adams. You did that well. You did it until your literally last dying breath
Yeah,
on that
he's a good
position.
boy.
yeah.
The enemy hasn't used this location. They had to flank you, basically.
I told about it, but that was my last message to the people as well.
So,
Niggas down there.
also taking cover by the big ammunition truck. Two of you
Not
that did that.
great.
Don't.
Yeah.
Javi, it's you. You were one of them. I didn't read the other.
Yeah, that was
Oh.
next to
That's
the
ba-
big
that
ammo
was
truck.
Chevy, the medical tent is really pinned up against the ammunition truck.
If
And
all of
it's
them
not
might have been
bulletproof.
me
They
after
were
getting
literally
picked up, I've tried to
fabric.
pick up this gun.
Anyways, so what should have been done? Let's wipe the slate.
What should have been done? Well, I'll tell you what should have been done. As soon as I came back in, I should have committed Zen's team to a defensive position here to prevent that
we
enemy
should have.
The thing
counterattack
is-
happening.
You shouldn't have been playing defense.
But we
That's the
should
first
really
step.
do.
Needed
Fuck.
time
Look,
to
look.
reorganize before my assault.
How much time do you think you need to reorganize?
I take time.
I have noticed.
Okay, look.
Stop writing down things down. Okay. You go to point one, you receive some long range machine gun fire from a 50 cal. You should have assumed it's either a 50 cal or some form of machine gun
Microphone
because
muted.
rifles are not going to reach that far. Use the vehicle's gun that is stabilized and stabilized, I mean, no recoil.
Yeah.
So in order to neutralize it, which Kevin did. Do not spread out. You're giving the machine gun opportunity. Use cover, or at least fall back to these trees while the BMP takes care of itself if you want. But don't spread out here. Then you form up behind. You move. You come under heavy fire, or you slowly see the enemy fire intensifying. The enemy's always going to fire. You're never going to have 100% safety. You need to forget about that, or the enemy is going to be 100% clear. They're going to lay down. They're going to go into a bush, into a building, and while you're too busy wasting your ammunition, they're going to reorganize, maybe even flank, maybe just wait until you start moving again with higher numbers, possibly. So you shoot until the enemy has been silenced. Now, when the enemy has been silenced, you quickly form up and you keep pushing. You keep pushing. Okay, you got to about 50 or so meters. BMP doesn't move. BMP uses whatever cover it can from the other area in order to support you with fire. Better position for BMP might have been around here. Because here, well, first of all, any scouts that move through here, or possibly a flanking RPG team, would have a much easier time. Secondly, you have a wall, a barn, 8 more buildings here blocking your view. This building is blocking this view. This building is blocking view of here. The BMP can only really shoot here.
We
Again,
were actually about here.
yeah, this is something that one machine gunner could hold. You don't need a BMP. If anything, use the BMP as mobile cover from the side. You know, the higher power weapons have been neutralized. You could possibly use it as mobile cover to flank. But that's besides the point. Even if you kept it here, teams start spreading out. First thing you would hit is the wall. Okay. Now there's enemies everywhere around. Here you would start finding ways to get inside, occupy this building, neutralize it. It would be easy because it's see-through. This building, I think that's just like a overhead garage or something. So you literally one peek. This building. Let me show you a cool trick. Machine gun here.
Oh.
Right?
Wait, where?
Machine gun there.
Oh yeah.
Right? It has perfect view of this practically.
Yeah.
You did this. How about this?
Was actually just red color.
Yeah.
Not red.
We did move through here with smoke cover, and then we could move through here. I think there was another tiny building here.
Problem is
it was
smoke
wood.
wasn't up on the initial move.
What?
The smoke was deployed as a countermeasure, not as a proactive.
Yeah.
Guys, I need to go.
The initial burst is always the deadliest because that's when you don't expect it.
User left your channel.
And then we could move all the way behind here with a little bounding, like the gaps between these buildings were small enough that we could move before he could react to it. The problem was there was a guy in here, I guess, somewhere. I didn't actually see him. With a stun grenade,
User
threw
left
it
your
between the
channel.
gap here, and most of us died here, not by the actual machine gunner. There was
but
Hitman
you
who
were
died
pinned
here.
for a while. It was a long time that you were here around these positions. That's the problem. While you were pinned there,
Microphone activated.
you could have been more valuable somewhere else.
Yeah.
And of course, this area, the enemy could practically. These guys here were pinned.
Microphone muted.
The enemies that were here pretty much had free game to dominate you here, and that was the problem. You got to think about the externals of the compound because the enemy will use them. So this team would have went here. These two teams stay here. You could literally post one person here.
Microphone activated.
And he could see the
Microphone
machine gunner if he
muted.
popped. He could, at the very least, suppress the machine gunner and by game mechanics, reduce his accuracy. Meaning less of a chance of people getting suppressed. So we have a team here now. Okay, what about these two? Well, it's very simple. This team can head over here, around that area, and provide overwatch of pretty much whatever goes around here. Possibly can look between the gaps here to prevent Zen's team from getting stun grenaded and attacked. Zen's team could, in the meantime, move on the inner or outer wall further here, pretty much from relative safety from the machine gun.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hold on.
This
About
building,
the machine gun for a second, because I'm not sure how we could have done anything about that, except for, avoid him. But I thought about what you said with the BMP, but if I draw it out, hold on. The building is like the top floor is kind of like this, and then there's rooms.
compartments, yeah.
Yeah, like this.
The BMP
And
couldn't shoot from here. That was
yeah,
the
but
problem.
the guy was actually in that room. He was peeking through the door every time and then shooting at us like this.
I saw his gun.
No, he was not in the door. He was in the window.
Yeah, because he stepped out of the room when he was shooting, but he went inside back.
No, he laid down.
He just lay down.
Did he?
Yeah.
Yeah, the AI
at a certain
scouts the
point,
room
I
for
know he was
position.
in a doorway at a certain point.
You killed one machine gunner there. However,
there was
another
two,
one
okay.
moved from this position here.
Ah, I see.
You did kill one, and that's what I meant. You had a man watching this. You could potentially kill the second one, or even the first one before it did much damage.
The one in the
You did
first
kill one.
room I probably killed.
And the benefit of doing what I just drew is because the BMP is now free to move wherever it wants, pretty much. Because you have these guys covering here, you have these guys covering here, these guys, you guys covering here. The enemy basically has no chance to penetrate unless they do a huge flank in the open, which will end in their death. Yeah, they tried. They sent an RPG team to try to hunt the BMP. That's what they did.
Just happened to
It was
see
a tomb
at that moment.
Yeah. Now the BMP, perhaps if that machine gun was such a nuisance for you in this situation, the BMP could have right into the window. Perfect.
As long they cover this.
Yes.
Yeah.
The problem with that would be that if we go on the outside here, enemies could still see through gaps in the wall, and we couldn't quite cover the entire inside, especially with these buildings here.
Yeah,
though.
the point is these buildings would be covered by this team. Those buildings are very open, and for anyone to
Oh, okay.
maneuver through there, they have to leave.
So we
this
didn't know
building
that
here.
beforehand.
Yeah.
Like we couldn't have decided that, oh, these buildings are open, so we're gonna
And
do
here
this.
you have an entrance. You see this? You could have entered this courtyard here, and through the windows, it's very easy to clear out buildings.
Yeah.
At least, you know.
True. That is all information that we could not know beforehand, though.
But it's on the map.
This is a map.
I'm going strictly.
This is a
off the
window?
map. That is a broken wall.
I see.
Either way, this building, if you just look, you could jump over it if you have enough cover. There's a chimney here also. You could jump, and the machine gunner couldn't see you due to the chimney. You could enter via jumping too. And the thing is, then, it's always more important to control the exterior than the interior. Because if you control the interior, that gives the enemy the exterior to maneuver around you. And that's why they always kept outflanking. They always kept popping up where you don't expect them, because they walk around pretty much, without any problems around. Now, if you control the exterior, the enemy can only move around the interior. And you already have a squad in here, so they can't really move. They have this here, maybe.
Yeah.
To pour in. They can't move through here, because bam. They can't pour in reinforcements. They're virtually stuck there until you clear them out. Or they would most likely try to do some push. And now that leaves us in a bit of a difficult situation. This building here isn't really important and could be very much cleared while you're here from a distance, as when you look at it, there's pretty much 4 windows or so. And again, same tactic, put a dude here and cross over, right? Then once you get here, you could, with the suppression from this team, move this team to the wall. This building, if the enemy was there, you could simply destroy them with superior firepower, RPGs, machine guns, flunk an RPG into the fucking room if you had to, Or the BMP could just flunk an HE right into that bitch.
I mean, at that point, I realized it doesn't say 40 heat and 40 high explosive.
Yeah. But even heat would work anyways in there. It's a tight room, so go on. Right, at that point, you can just spread out these teams. This team from here could connect. Now you have control basically of this entire area like this. You guys could also rejoin them. Simply, one team pushes through, you keep Overwatch on the flank, or you could even post the BMP somewhere around here to keep Overwatch on the flank. You simply
that's what we did. We posted the BMP was posted here.
BMP was here.
Oh no, that's much later, I think.
Well, that's much later.
Yeah, before that, BMP was here.
No, but at a certain point they moved here, because then instead of going here, Charlie team went over to this house. So we moved through the courtyard. The BMP was here, because I distinctly remember asking them if they could cover our approach.
Oh, I was in Zeus. I think they moved on quickly then, because
this is the main position we held up in. Initially, we went there after they went into the place.
Yeah, so EMP could easily cover this approach. Well, you split one team to clear this barn. One team goes through here, one team through here. There's nothing to flank, really. If they want to flank you, it's a kilometer. At that point, you're here. These silos, pretty dangerous area to cross, but you could either get the BMP to ferry across a unit across here, or you could just quickly sprint, check, fall back.
That was the original plan for Bravo team, if I remember correctly, that they go to the silos.
The one
so-
distinct.
Yeah, once we were crossing here, we were getting engaged from the silo, so I think that's when that plan fell into the water.
Yeah. So I'm just going to remove the old markers. Don't mind if I do, since this is the new plan. So now that the area is under your control, you got the respawn, you got, your reinforcements poured in, you healed up, whatever. You don't need this area anymore, Natalie. This was just a stopgap. Shortest route is through here. It will also most likely be the most observed route. You had foliage around the roads, which would allow you probably approach very close before the enemy manages to actually get off AT. But better approach would be to pull out and do a large flank on
That
either
was
side.
that was my plan.
Because the enemy concentrated their forces here. You bet they would, because you're attacking here. They
Yeah.
would most likely concentrate here, including their static machine gun,
Mm-hmm.
which they fired through wooden panels of the households here.
Oh yeah.
That's why you couldn't see it.
Also, they moved it around.
They do, yeah. The VCOM adds disassembly for AI, so they move it around to their wish. First it was here, then they moved it here.
Oh,
then they
I
moved
despise
it
that.
here.
Yeah, they moved it here for quite a
It
long
was,
time, especially when we're sitting here.
Hold on. It was here when it was
Yeah.
suppressing you there.
Yeah.
And then it moved here when suppressing this side.
Oh,
Yeah.
Christ.
I didn't actually think about the spotters though, because I assume they must have been along this road somewhere here.
Yeah, they went.
Yeah, there was few guys. It was usually one. There was pairs of two here. There
Yeah.
was another pair of two here. See, Adams.
Oh, that
See, man.
purple box. That's where I think I spotted 2, 3 of them.
Oh, okay. Because when my
Thank you,
initial
Adams.
plan was to just move around here, because there was a lot
User
of
left
bushes
your
here
channel.
that they couldn't see. But as soon as we left cover here, the machine gun just started raining down on us, and we all died.
This
Honestly,
80 man.
you guys,
yeah,
when it comes
that
to
guy too.
fighting, didn't do too bad. The problems really aroused
Aroused?
on the aroused, yeah, came to existence when
They got aroused.
the problem was I felt like each fire team was a squad of its own for a little while.
Yeah.
You had to kind of figure out what you were going to do yourself, where you were going to go. And Nelly, I think you need to spend less time planning and more time just try acting on the instinct. Just try instinct. Just if you feel like you could exploit something, do it, and do it now. Don't.
I mean, I was trying to get things done, but every time I'd give an order, it's like, no, we have to get some ammunition, or no, I'm waiting for my guy to respawn, or no, the BMP, it's got to come back and fucking refuel. So every time I tried to commit to something, there was someone else blocking me, through no fault of their own, because they've been fighting so hard. But
Ellie?
What?
What I can describe you as is in Hearts of Iron when a general gets like the skill Old Guard.
yeah, a little bit.
That is a problem, Nelly, but you should have put them on rotation immediately. Once securing the area, you should have, I don't know if you have assigned, but you should have assigned sectors for people to watch and let the team leaders plan out exactly where to put them at. For example, you could have quickly set up Zen, watch this sector. My team will watch this sector. Admiral's team watch the rear, and they could easily actually watch the entirety of this since it was a lesser approach.
Yeah.
And when that is happening, you get individual men from fire teams to bring ammunition. You tell them.
But if I can interrupt you.
Oh, sure.
Like setting up sectors, isn't that also just setting up a defensive line, which is not what we're supposed to do?
Yeah, I'm talking about in the case you need to stop. He said a lot of rearming and refueling and medicing and all of that was done. Well, if you need to establish a defense, you need to know the clear lines of who is watching who. So if you lose contact with Zen, you know exactly where the problem is and where you need to look. Because if teams are moving around constantly and you lose contact with Zen, let's say Zen gets shot, you have no idea where he is. You have no idea what he's doing at the time. And you can't just send one of your men to go check because you don't know where he might be.
Well, I feel like we did kind of do that. Maybe not set up sectors, but
it wasn't official. It came spontaneously out of individual.
Because we communicated that I wanted to do this plan, and that horribly failed. And then I did hear Nelly because I was unconscious in the field here. Did Nelly communicate to the BMP that they were coming?
Yeah, he
west
tried
side to
organizing a
assist, but-
help. He tried organizing.
I
help
tried
for
because
you,
I
but-
saw that
Yeah.
there was a couple of you still alive. I was going to try and commit a little rescue plan, but basically I just didn't have the time or the resources to do that.
It was useless anyway. My team was anybody
I-
who was still conscious was bleeding out too
I
fast.
basically just sat there and watched them die.
No, yeah,
But I couldn't tell you that.
to not do that because they.
Yeah, I know.
Microphone
That's-
activated.
it's,
Yeah, okay.
it's your comms that stopped me going in for
The
that.
thing is, this defense did come out of
Microphone muted.
individual. What do you call it?
Microphone activated.
Individually, fire teams have decided
Microphone muted.
that they will watch a certain area. It wasn't organized in the sense that you were assigned an area. You just kind of decided, I'm gonna take this approach.
I mean, I assigned Admiral to go protect the north while Zen was committing to his little maneuver. And then, of course, Admiral came under contact, so I sent Kix to go find out what was going on there. Then Zen got wiped out. And that entire situation was very quickly foobar.
But either way, when a defense is going on, one thing I saw the issue is when one of you goes to rearm, a lot of you follow him. It's going to be very difficult to stop doing that because it is kind of every man for himself when it comes to this type of shit, and I hate that. But we should all, especially team leaders, try to get someone when people are saying they're running on low on ammunition. Try to get someone like, okay, go grab these magazines and just run them back to us. Even if he has to do it several times, one dude running this route 3 times is better than the whole fire team abandoning and then trying to come back. Because, by the time you come back, it might not be yours anymore. Okay, issues with this area. This gate's an approach. Don't use it. You guys kept trying to use this little gate here. The problem is enemies could very easily pour down fire at it.
Yeah.
Instead, you should use the building on the outer side. Peek. Okay, cool. Go back. Or the intermediate level or this barn. Don't go there. Hirohito and some people went there and
Yeah, that's where I ordered them to go.
You ordered them to die.
Yeah, it's just like, oh, that's a bad location. Just go there, man.
I never expect the
Alright.
AI to be as smart as they are.
They are worse and worse. But yeah, I think at this point when everyone was here, it kind of just fell apart because Nelly tried organizing things. He went down. Zen is pretty much the only one left as the second in command, and he had to kind of just pull out. Really didn't have a choice from his knowledge at the time. And when you leave this approach completely undisputed, they had a gateway, and once they secured
it, was a BMP running out of ammo, shooting here. The little angle they had.
I would have really enjoyed having some binoculars.
Yes,
Then at
we
least-
said the same thing. In the
I would have at least then have been able to see the enemy positions.
The amount of times I
Utilize-
pressed B to no avail.
I was actually several times pressing B in hope that sometime it would come.
It would just spawn.
Yeah, I kept checking my inventory like, is the binocular there already? Can I take it now?
But yeah, when it comes to the attack, this was one of those scenarios where the direct or the obvious approach is definitely the bad one. It just wouldn't work, and no matter how you tried it, because once you even got here, they were already concentrated here, and you would have these few buildings to fight through. And with the amount of firepower and these fences being see-through half the time, you wouldn't stand a chance.
only high explosive were available to use there.
Oh, and the BMP supporting you here? No way. It's just
Yeah, said
it would get taken out.
this line about.
Oh,
as
not on
close
my
you can
computer. I
get.
can't see.
He meant the approach you were going to take through the bushes with the BMP.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I just kind of wanted it to cover until we got to the bushes. But yeah.
You see, the problem was
The
we
sea
were
point
already
is the
being
only one
shot
close we can
before
do.
we even went close to you.
Yeah.
At
It was
that point,
an
we got
RPG almost hit our track.
yeah, one nearly hit a track, one flew past by turrets.
I hate how effective RPGs are in real life.
Do you want them
Every
to
other
be Call of
medium,
Duty?
they're completely useless. Here, fucking pinpoint perfect.
Yeah, man. Can it just be
they're
like
not
13
pinpoint
hours?
Perfect, obviously, because they didn't. The few times they did actually hit us, it didn't do enough damage.
Yes, see a fucking RPG going past
Oh
my
my!
head.
It literally deflected one around the side of the BMP to the ground. It was.
Can it just be like the movie 13 Hours? I think it was 13 hours, right? The
Oh yeah,
Michael
where it
Bay
hit
movie.
the wall and basically the
Yeah, it's
RPG
just
does nothing.
any RPG that is get
Flash
fired just
would
gets
actually be the
deflected.
solution to all of our problems here today.
BRB, I'm gonna put a pizza in the oven.
Having Bradley infantry
so.
fighting vehicle.
Oh yes, that would have
the
just.
Bradley
Flash,
IFV
generally,
is
guys,
the
next time you
the
do
pinnacle of
attack-
military
battle tank.
technology.
The attack, obviously not the direct approach. There was many different flanks you could have tried.
How do you think this far east flank would have worked? Would that have been effective if we had time to?
What you should have done. Listen, remember, you don't need this area. You only used it as a stepping stone, as an objective. Hell, you could back out into these woods for all I care and go to Beketov and come back, and
You know what we should really do? We should just play attrition. So we let them go in there again. We go back to point one, reschedule the attack, and just draw them out.
Hit and run.
I very much get into the mindset of when I take a place. Okay, I'm never letting this place go again. This is mine. This is mine.
That
Fuck
is
you,
a
this
very
is mine.
big
That's
issue.
a very bad problem.
Especially since you're not a, you're
it's
not
a very
defensive
English way of
unit.
thinking.
Infantry is a defensive unit. You, my friend, are meant to move.
We're blitz.
Yeah, that's not me. I don't like that. I like sitting in a place. and
Honestly,
hold.
worst case scenario, you could have let Zen's team play an infiltration team while you took the long. You shouldn't have flanked like this, by the way. Enemy can see you.
They can
You
see
should
us
have.
everywhere.
No, should have
I
went
don't know where
here.
bushes is. I know
Jesus
there's a
Christ,
line
I'm
of
not.
bushes
That's
before
like
the
an
attack.
entire click away.
Yes, jump on the
And-
fucking vehicle.
BMP crosses that in a minute or two.
But then that
That's-
takes the BOP away from the
That's a minute
defense.
and a half.
Well, obviously. Because we have to
This
probably.
exact line is a minute and a half.
Because we probably have to go around here to salt this shit.
Flash, how many people did the enemy actually have?
People.
Platoon.
Platoon with 2 squads here and 2.5 squads here.
Oh, wow.
You nearly killed. Actually, Adams nearly killed all of them on this approach. Because they thought it was clear, so they pretty much rushed, and then Adams set up a
Yeah, I know.
machine
We
gun.
saw them.
I can't see my score. How many kills they finally get?
But yeah, things could have been done better. You guys did pretty good.
Oh yeah, we can't
all
see our
things
score because
considered.
of
I
fucking.
love the fact that you.
Far.
Do you guys think that without this training today, you would have used the BMP like you did today on the approach?
Hell
no.
No.
I'd have used it as a tank.
Do I get my score up?
Oh, that's why
We
you need the IFV.
It needs to
Bradley.
be a scout.
Yeah, it is the perfect fighting vehicle.
No, man, it's a tank and a personnel carrier.
Yeah, and a scout.
Yeah,
And a scout.
It's everything. It's perfect.
It needs 80 GMs.
Yeah, you guys are all dismissed.
What the
You
fuck
can-
are you
you
doing
can
here,
get
Jimmy?
off now. I'm glad for the debrief. If anyone has anything to say, they can obviously stay and say. We're gonna
Now it's
stay
time
here
to
for
go
a
to sleep.
while.
Let's play with the
Um,
BMPs.
Well,
Thank
by
you
the
all
way,
for
what do you
attending.
say about the
Damn
mission?
walking.
Short mission in middle of the week.
Thank you all for attending. Sorry that there was technical issues and
Yes,
yeah,
no.
Let's hope next time we do even
Yeah,
better.
fine.
But you did great.
That. Oh, Zen, turn around for a second.
Microphone
No.
activated. User left your channel. Error. User left your channel. User left your channel.
Shoot.
What's wrong with the shoots?
Right, I'm gonna run off because I've got fucking people playing EU4 there an hour and a half ago.
Right then.
This is really just forcing me to up my recruitment because I needed to.
Did you guys enjoy today at the very least?
Yeah, no, it's always
Oh,
fun in combat.
Disconnected. Connected. Channel switched.
Off.
Yes, the Stockholm syndrome is
There
very
was-
strong in this unit.
Oh yes.
Yeah, that's the best part.